Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. So, in this episode, we are heading back to Chicagoland Speedway, this time for the XFinity Series. And in our last episode there, boy, Fredo had an outstanding run there, led a ton of laps in the truck race and won, finally getting back to victory lane for what seemed like forever. And yeah, it's pretty much locked him into the chase. As far as the truck series is concerned, we will toggle it there to the truck series. So here's the truck series points. Ross Chastain is your points leader. Grant Enfinger second. Todd Gilliland third. Brett Moffitt fourth. Johnny Sauter rounds out your top five. And we will go on down there. And there's Fredo in ninth place. Now, he did kind of fall back quite a bit prior to that win after DNFing at Iowa. Let's go back to the truck series. After DNFing out, there you see Fredo absolutely dominated the truck race at Chicagoland. Huge turnaround from the past race where actually he was leading a bunch in that in the Iowa race, the Iowa short track race, what I was trying to say, until he lost handle on the truck and it went nose first in the wall and crashed and burned and finished dead last. But he made up for it at Chicagoland, right there, winning the race, like I said, in dominating fashion. So yeah, real nice turnaround there. So now we head to the XFinity Series, which is back at Chicagoland Speedway. Once again, pour one out for Chicagoland. No longer on the NASCAR schedule as of right now, but it's still here in the game. So that's where we're headed to in this race for the XFinity Series. So taking a look at the standings for the XFinity Series, there you see Chase Briscoe leading the points. Has a relatively comfortable lead. He did lose some points in the last race, but still has room for error. We will scroll on down. There's Fredo just outside the top 10 in points, only 15 points out. Has those two wins, so yeah, he's comfortably in the playoffs right now as it stands. There's the look at the playoff standings. If it were to start now, Fredo would be tied. Well, he would actually be 38 points behind Briscoe right now if it were to restart now. But effectively, once the points reset, everybody would be tied, basically. So Fredo, Ray Black Jr., Michael Annett, and Chase Briscoe have 2 wins apiece. They are comfortably in the chase. There's 4 guys right there with 1 win, and then we go on down here, and it's pretty much a free-for-all as we get back here from 6th on back, or from 9th on back, my bad. So, yeah, Noah Gragson be the last driver in the chase. So there you see who needs wins: Alex Labby, Anthony Alfredo, Riley Herbst, Josh Williams, and David Starr. And then needs points. You see there, Justin Allgaier needs 20 points to get in. Jeffrey Earnhardt needs 38 points to get in. Daniel Hemrick needs 42. Ross Chastain 44. And Brandon Brown needs 45. So, yeah, maybe Justin Allgaier is probably one that's still got a real shot at. Of course, we still got several races to go, so a lot can happen. But, yeah, that's kind of a quick look at what the race to the chase looks like as of right now. But as I said before, we are headed to Chicagoland. So, what do you say we head to the track and see if Fredo can get the job done? All right, Fredo, we're ready to qualify here at Chicagoland. Charlotte was the last episode, or not the last episode. Charlotte was a few races ago. I'm getting confused now. Anyway, we're qualifying here at Chicagoland with Fredo here. Car was really good in practice. Fredo really liked it. He had no complaints at all on the radio about this car. We did take a little gear out of the regular setup because it was hitting that rev limiter pretty hard going down this front straightaway here. But you can see the car's sticking really nicely. I think Fredo's going to have a barn burner of a lap here. I don't know if it'll be pole speed, but you don't never know. Here he comes off turn 4. Get the checkered flag for qualifying. And where does Fredo start? To 31.95. And he qualifies 17th. Not too bad. So he might have given it up a little bit in turns 3 and 4, but still a pretty good qualifying lap. So Fredo's going to have a decent starting spot going into this race. So let's take a look. Chase Briscoe, once again, the man just does not seem to have a bad qualifying run or a bad race in him. He once again has the pole. Ross Chastain starts second, Michael Annett third, Noah Gregson fourth, and Jeremy Clements rounds out your top 5. We will scroll on down, and you can see where your favorite driver starts. There's Fredo right there in 17th. Hey, look at that. Teammate Anthony Alfredo right behind him in 18th. So, yeah. We'll go on down here. Austin Hill with a not real good qualifying run. Neither does Chad Fincham. Has a good qualifying run. And Landon Castle in the 89 car rounds out your field in 36th. So let's head to the race and see if Fredo can get the job done here at Chicagoland. Sweep the races, as a matter of fact, since he won the truck race. Let's see what happens. All right, Fredo, it's time to go racing in the Windy City. We're underway at Chicagoland. So, like I said, Fredo got that big win in the Truck Series the last episode out. We're going to see if he can sweep the weekend here at Chicagoland. He is kind of falling back a little bit. I think Fredo's just trying to be a little careful and not get too carried away. But we are 3 wide anyway. Oh my goodness! And he kind of drove it in there a little too hard too. So yeah, Fredo's kind of trapped up there on that. He got in the side of Mike Harmon right there, but yeah, he's kind of trapped up there on the high side, and people are going by him. That's definitely not the preferred groove right now. Might be a little later on when the tires wear out, but right now, top side is not where you want to be. But here comes Fredo back. He passes Mike Harmon once again. Ooh, and he hits the rev limiter pretty good still yet. So, yeah, we may have still not taken enough gear out of this car. But I think we're going to have a really good run for Fredo here in this race. Like I said, he didn't have any complaints about the car in practice. It did really good. So we'll just have to wait and see how things kind of plays out. I'll tell you, Fredo's still hitting that rev limiter pretty hard right now. But it kind of also gives him a good point to where he backs off, since it's right at the end of the straightaway. So maybe that'll keep him from burning the tires off the thing. And there's a lot of racing lanes to it this track, so Fredo shouldn't have any issues running into people here. Hopefully he can have a nice clean race. I said have a nice clean race, but he done wrecks. Oh my! That's a huge wreck. So, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and come in and get tires. Let's get off sequence with these guys a little bit and see what happens. We did have a couple of guys pit. Landon Castle pitted and Colby Howard pitted. So, we'll kind of see how this plays out. We're going to do a little strategy here and see what happens. Well, we found out, though, in practice, the left sides are wearing very, very nicely. What is going on? Everybody just checked up. The 98 car, something's wrong with his car. He did not get going there. Yeah, he's kind of balled up that half of the field back there. So, oh boy, Fredo, don't. Okay, guys are getting sideways. Okay, well, we don't need to pit, so, because we just came in. Wow, the 97, or the, I think that's the 97 car, or the 07, I can't really read that number that good. He is all kinds of tore up. Look at the back end of his car there. Yeah, that's a 07, my bad. Yeah, that car is tore all to pieces. I mean, it is badly bent up. And he's managing to run into the top 20 there. And yeah, okay, that's Ray Black Jr. He's mad at Fredo. He tried to pinch Fredo off, and that ended up just not doing him any favors. But irregardless, Fredo's looking really good right now. And the 44 car is trying to spin Fredo out. Yeah, there's a lot of angry guys right here. There's our teammate Anthony Alfredo up there as well. Just outside the top 15. So we need to be careful and make sure that we don't rough up our own teammate here. Keep that in mind, Fredo. We don't want to wreck the teammate. Richie Chill wouldn't be very happy with that. Oh, there's Kerry Earnhardt. Yeah, he's not happy. He's pinching Fredo off. And he almost spun himself out right there. Oh, Fredo's going off in the grass. Yeah. That's getting a little interesting. Oh my, they're trying to spin Fredo out. That 44 car just tried to wreck Fredo. Okay, well. Okay, well, that got a little exciting there. But we're going to come in once again. We're going to take right side tires this time. So that has put Fredo all the way up into the top 10 now, thanks to that strategy. So hopefully this will get Fredo kind of out of the hornet's nest a little bit. But there's still a lot of angry guys out there. There's Michael Annette, Austin Cendric, the 15 car. All are angry at Fredo. So yeah, this might be a little rougher than what we were expecting. Yeah, guys are still not happy with Fredo. They're still trying to get into him. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but suddenly there's a lot of cautions right now. And now we're on the outside in 6th. I mean, oh no! Fredo, what are you doing? I don't know what just happened right there. Fredo's car just dived to the bottom and he got into the, I don't even remember what number that car was, but daggum, Fredo, you're already making enemies, son. We don't need, you've already got into a couple of fist fights. I mean, we don't need more of this. So anyway, we're back under green now, and hopefully Fredo. Hey, look at Landon Castle there, leading the race in the Morgan Shepherd 89 car. Not bad. Landon's kind of playing that strategy pretty good as well. So, but Fredo takes the lead. He's not quite clear of Castle yet. Now he is. New leader Fredo Bagnino the 4th, and we'll see. We'll see what that does for Fredo now he's out in clean air and out of that hornet's nest. I said Chicagoland might be a pretty clean race. Yeah, that didn't work out too good. There may be more fist fights after this race is over. But it doesn't matter now. Fredo's driving off and leaving the field. And we need to have a big run today out of Fredo. He needs to get in this regular season title fight. 27 laps to go. Oh my, here comes Michael Annette. We all know he's not happy with Fredo. Don't know what he's going to do. Yeah, Annette just sends it in there and drives around Fredo. I think the best thing to do would be just let Fredo go by. And here comes Chase Briscoe, who just doesn't seem to go away in these races. Yeah, Briscoe Briscoe and Annette. They're basically asserting themselves as the front runners in this regular season title, and they're making a case that they're going to be hard to beat in the chase too. Even though this is an old service here at Chicagoland, we put a pretty soft setup under Fredo's car. And I think that's paid dividends on the tire wear. So, let's take a look at the tires right now and see what they look like. So 69% on the right front, 97% on the right rear. So still looking really good. The left side tires look really good as well. They are wearing very, very nicely. That right front's still wearing pretty good, but not nearly as bad as what we thought it was going to be. I think Fredo just needs to take care of those tires. I think we'll be in good shape here. Oh my, Fredo's car just took off to the bottom there. That almost ended badly. You notice the cracks in the racetrack there? Those little dark lines there. I think when Fredo's gets on those lines, it kind of loosens the car up really badly. But the tires are starting to wear out and go away, and that has brought Fredo back to these guys. If he doesn't get in the wall, he just scrubbed the wall a little bit. Now he's getting in a chase. Briscoe, he just spun out Briscoe. Oh my. Okay. I think what we're going to do, we're going to come in and pit because the car is handling pretty good. And look at the pit crew got Fredo out in the lead. And we got 4 tires and fuel. We are in good shape right now. 14 laps to go. Let's see how many laps we got left to go. So 19 laps to go. We'll have to stop again with about 5 laps remaining. But I think this could provide some strategy for Fredo. We might could try 2 tires the way the left side tires wear in this race. They've shown to wear very, very well. So I think maybe we could try throwing 2 tires on Fredo's car and see how that works out. So long as Fredo takes care of the tires on this car. Oh man, he ran Noah Gragson up the track a little bit right there. And he lost about, oh man, Fredo's falling like a rock. He's getting into Annette. Annette's trying to wreck Fredo. Yeah, there's a lot of angry people right now. Fredo needs to get away from these guys. Yeah, Fredo slid all the way back to 10th. When these guys are on new tires, they're Superman for a little while. But once the tires kind of start wearing out a little bit, they kind of come back to Fredo. But boy, it is awfully wild racing while they got new tires. I mean, look at these guys. They are 3 wide. Okay. Laps remaining 16. I don't think that's enough to get Fredo to the end, so we're going to stay out. Yeah, I think 16 laps would be just a little bit too much. Maybe if he pitted and got a caution or 2, he might could stretch it to the end, but I think, oh wow, we were 3 wide. Oh wow, Annette's getting into Fredo. This is getting hairy. Hey, check out our teammate up there in the top 10. How about that? He's in 7th. Yeah, both of Richie Chill's cars having themselves a day. We're 3 wide for 7th. Oh my. And Annette's still angry. Or that's Justin Allgaier, not Michael Annette. Annette's up there leading the race. My bad. But Justin Allgaier is still angry. Now what this has done, though, this has... Fredo is now only 3 laps from making it to the end instead of 5, so maybe another caution, Fredo can stretch it to the end. But I think right side tire is going to be more important than fuel. So I think the next pit stop, we're going to want to come in and at least take 2 tires. Depending on when this caution comes out, I should say depending on when and if the caution comes out, that may decide whether Fredo takes 2 tires or 4 tires. I'll say this, Fredo's having himself a day here at Chicagoland. Having himself quite a weekend at Chicagoland, I might say. Gets the truck wreck, gets the win in the truck series, and now he's taking 3rd place away, and he's drawing a beat on Noah Gragson. And who's up there leading, as a matter of fact? Riley Herbst's up there leading, so... yeah, Fredo's drawing a bead on the leaders right there, but we need to kind of keep an eye on these tires right here. Because they're really starting to wear out on the right side. Fredo needs to take care of those tires, not start buzzing those left sides and wearing them out. So he needs to be friendly with the tires right now. But yeah, everybody's starting to lose their handle now. The tires are gone. We got 8 laps to go. That's right, Fredo, just nice and smooth. And look at Fredo go, battling for the lead. And he passes Riley Herbst, new leader, Fredo beginning of the 4th. Oh yeah, Fredo's got that clean air. Oh, the caution's out. Okay. So, you know what? All these guys are going to take 4 tires. I think that's what we're going to do, too. So, yeah, Fredo does lose the lead. Matt Mills stays out. He's playing a fuel game. So, we'll see what happens there. But we're back under green. And this is probably going to be, yeah, 3-lap shootout. Oh, wow. Fredo, you need to kind of watch it there. But yeah, there's no saving tires, no saving fuel now. And they are beating and banging. Mills must not be happy with Fredo either. Yeah, there's no saving tires now. Fredo's got to get it done. Coming to 2 laps to go. Can Fredo hang on? Oh boy, Gragson's looking low. Here comes the 11 car. Excuse me. Oh my. Here comes Gragson on the inside. Boy, he just blew the doors off Fredo's car, and Herbst is going by. 1 lap to go. Can Fredo get it done? Oh, man, we really needed that. That was a 39 car seed coming on the inside there. But it's just not going to be enough. Gregson's going to get the win. Fredo's going to get a 4th place finish. Still a good weekend for Fredo. Yeah, still a good weekend for Fredo right there. Really good weekend. So let's check out the finishing order. All right, taking a look at the running order right there. Noah Gragson wins the race. Raleigh Herbst finishes second. By the way, Noah Gragson needed that win. He was winless up until this point, so he locks himself into the chase, at least for now. Raleigh Herbst finishes second, Ryan Sieg third, and there's Fredo with a 4th place finish. Didn't really need that caution with a few laps to go. Fredo might have had him at that time, but yeah. Still gets a good finish out of the deal. Joe Nemechek with a good finish, finishes in 5th place. So yeah, good run for him. We'll scroll on down. There's Jeffrey Earnhardt with the top 10, needs those points. Chase Briscoe finishes in 9th, so Fredo gains much needed points on him. So yeah, definitely needed that. And we'll keep going on down. Anthony Alfredo, too bad for him. He was running in the top 10, slides all the way back to 20th. Justin Allgaier with a not very good day, finishes 23rd. Austin Cindric with a not so good day, finishes 26th. There's some guys back here that had bad days. And Timmy Hill crashes out of the race, finishes dead last. So let's see what that does to the points. All right, checking out the points. Chase Briscoe still leads the points. Has a 51-point lead over Harrison Burton. There you see Brandon Jones there. In 3rd, Ryan Sieg 4th. Justin Haley rounds out top 5 in points. There you see Fredo in 8th. Man, 133 points. He's getting dangerously close to being mathematically eliminated from the regular season title right there. So Justin Allgaier slides all the way back to 9th after that bad finish. Jeffrey Earnhardt moves into the top 10. Needed that good run, so he's in the chase for now. Austin Cindric with that bad finish knocked him back to 11th place. Raleigh Herbst that good run. Moves up to 17th. So, yeah. And then you see a bunch of guys back here that have wins, but are not eligible for the chase as they are... I don't think they're eligible for the chase. No, they are eligible. My bad. So, yeah, all these guys back here are in the chase thanks to those wins. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and keep sliding on down here. And there's Mike Harmon once again, last driver with points. Vinny Miller has no points, hasn't made a race. Let's see where we head to next. All right, we got a tweet from one of the drivers here, Joe Graff Jr. Says it's a long way to the top, but you're on a roll at Fredo being you on the 4th. Keep rolling. So, yeah, we'll send him a compliment there. And we'll see where we head to next here. Hey, look at there. We're back in the Truck Series. Contract options. Well, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to continue. And we are headed to Pocono Raceway. Oh, my. This has not been a very good track for Fredo in the last couple seasons. We're going to try throwing a whole new setup at this truck and see what happens. So, yeah. Fredo needs to start getting it together because he's in 9th place. Only about 65 points out of the points lead. So, yeah, Fredo's got to start getting some points. We only got 4 races to go in the regular season before the chase starts. Fredo did get that win last week at Chicagoland in the trucks. So, we'll see if we can figure out something for him here at Pocono. So, that'll take care of this episode. and we'll catch you guys in. So take care, all. Bye for now.